Did you truly kill your father and your stepmother?
Book of Revelations. That was me.
Hello everybody, welcome to another Rip Snorter episode of Kyneton Paranormal. My name is Dolly Adamson and I am your Rip Snorter of a host. What an awful name. Well, it was a pretty good name of an album back in the 70s. Anyone have the Rip Snorter album? It was a beauty, had some good songs on it. So, buckle up your seatbelt if you haven't already. Well, you know, you just can't drive anymore with the seatbelt unbuckled, can you? Because you just get nagged. You get nagged by the car to telling you to buckle up. Anyway, buckle up. No, don't buckle up. Unbuckle, because tonight we're stepping into one of history's most twisted, overhyped, flat-out misunderstood murder paranormal mysteries. Yes, that one. You know the rhyme? Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her father 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. Oh, cute little playground jingle. Well, not really, but anyway, did she give her father 40 whacks, or was it some random wacko that gave her father 40 whacks? Well, hang around, kids, because I know exactly who killed the father. How do I know? Because I asked them, that's why. Yep, forget Netflix reenactments and scholarly debates. Mind you, that Netflix episode looks pretty good on Lizzie Borden. Is it out yet? I solved this case the modern way. I made some nice soup. I turned on my spirit box. And the entire Borden household walked into my house to chat. You know what? They even commented on my very expensive wallpaper. And my soup. Nice soup, actually. Bit of a vegetable soup, you know, chuck in a couple of kidney beans, tinned tomatoes, bit of vegetable stock, wholesome, all cut up, not chopped up with an axe, all right? But done the proper way. I used a knife. So here I am, cooking away, and then Asha, my daughter, says, listen, I want to do the Lizzie Borden, I want to have a listen to her on the spirit box. I said, sure. Suddenly the motion sensor night lights are flickering like it's some kind of dodgy paranormal disco, and I'm thinking, they've arrived. And one by one they came in. We had Andrew Borden, the chopped up father, who surprisingly was all back together again. Lizzie Borden on the other side of the room, not with Andrew, and the servants. Finally ready to talk after 130 years of being ignored by the Bordens and, well, everyone. And did they greet me? Did they introduce themselves? Did they launch straight into the murders? No, they commented on my William Morris wallpaper, which I'm pretty happy about because, as I said, it cost me a friggin' fortune. And you know what? It would have been their wallpaper back in the day. Yeah, the Borden house was quite lush. It was, well, you know, Mr. Borden had a lot of money and he wanted to have a nice house. So he had nice wallpaper. Something like that. Then the spirits complimented on the soup I just made. So now I've got Victorian ghosts in my kitchen rating my interior design and cooking like I'm the haunted version of MasterChef. Does that even make any sense? I don't even think that makes any sense, so sorry about that. Well, I hope you're keeping up, because once they'd finished critiquing, the real story began to unfold. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. And I had my gorgeous Asha, my daughter, listening on the spirit box. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to replay that for you, that session, very, very soon. But if you don't know about the murder, let me tell you, it was brutal, it was bizarre. The official version goes like this. It was August the 4th, 1892. As I said, about 130-something years ago. Abby, the stepmom of Lizzie Borden, is found upstairs with 19 hatchet blows to the back of the head, and Andrew was found on the downstairs sofa with 11 blows. One splitting his eyeball in half. That's just a little bit too disgusting. Anyway, there was no forced entry, there was no robbery, there was nothing stolen. And who's home at the time? Who's home at the time, do you think? Lizzie! And poor Maggie, the maid who loves my wallpaper. maybe she had no idea what was happening because she was just staring at the wallpaper and admiring it. So there was a trial because Lizzie was the only one at the house, so they blamed her. And the courtroom was packed, and the vendors outside sold Lizzie Borden souvenirs. Not sure what they were. Maybe chopped up bits of something. It was the Kardashians of the 1890s, but there was no physical evidence linking Lizzie. None. No blood, no weapon, no motive that made sense. Just suspicion and that pesky little poem. Well, you know what? Lizzie put on a pretty good performance. She fainted in court when they slammed the victim's cracked skulls onto the table. Well, I don't know if that was a performance. I mean, if there's a couple of skulls cracking onto the table, well, chances are most people would faint. Anyway, after all that drama, the jury only took 90 minutes to acquit her. Jury of men only. Back in the day, it was possible that only men were allowed on the jury. Is that right? I don't know, maybe. Anyway, she got off. But did she? Whole society blamed her. She and her sister then got a house, put it on top of the hill. Bought a house, actually, I think, with some of the money that was left over from the Borden estate. And they sat and lived on top of the hill and lived happily ever after. But there was lots of scandal about her being a lesbian or a lesbian or a bin les or a bin chicken. Listen. I can take the piss out of lesbians, okay? Okay, I can. Because spoiler alert, I am one. Such an awful name, you know that, isn't it? Lesbian. I prefer bin chicken. I nearly got killed. I'm going to digress here for a bit, folks, because I am kind of rambling a bit. But anyway, I'm going to digress because I nearly got killed by Brisbane's vampire lesbian killer, Tracy Wigginton. Look her up. She's just a horror story. True story. Should I tell you about it? Do you want me to tell you about it? Oh, okay. Well, I'll be really quick. On the night that Tracy Wigginton and her vampire lesbian crew went and picked up a 60-year-old man that they didn't know in Brisbane and slashed his throat and drank his blood on that particular night, I was in the loos of Stray Cats Disco, which was this really horrendous disco back in the day. And it was really foul. It was a lesbian disco. And I had a hat on and I was putting my lippy on. And then I could feel these pair of black eyes staring at me, as I'm looking at myself in the mirror, as you do when you're looking at a mirror. And she said something like, "Oh, nice hat." And I went, I said something smart like, "Oh, well, just as well you're not wearing it." And then I kind of had another look and I realised that was a pretty stupid thing to say because the black eyes they just kept staring at me and staring at me. No smile, no nothing. Didn't appreciate the joke. So I kind of slithered. I slithered out of those loos and I ran. I bolted. I was terrified because I thought, oh, don't like her. I don't like her. Anyway, for good reason. Because apparently they went and, bought the highest priced bottle of champagne, which was actually Spumante, $3.99 a bottle, and celebrated before their kill. There you go. That's my Brisbane vampire lesbian killer Tracy Wigginton encounter. Probably more fascinating and interesting than this podcast version. So, where were we talking about? Who are we talking about? Oh, that's right. Lizzie Borden and her father. Every TV show talks about the dark presence in the Lizzie Borden house. That house. Apparently it's a paranormal investigator's dream investigation. Every paranormal punk or every punk that's wearing really bad tracksuit pants and a really bad baseball cap think it's a great place to do an investigation. Really? At a house where two people have been axed to death? You think? You really think that's a great place to do an event? What is wrong? What is wrong with you? Why? I mean, there's been literally thousands and thousands of groups that have been, to this house to kind of, stir all the shit up again and perhaps the only dark presence that they felt in there was all their attachments from all the other investigations they've been to. I don't know. Am I going too far? But look, there's something really There's something just doesn't sit right with me, about investigating a house like that. So, besides the fact, I can't go and investigate houses like that. It's far too far, and it would cost me a lot of money, and I just spent all that money on my wallpaper, William Morris wallpaper. So, the dark presence in the house, the Lizzie Borden house, that every investigator this side of Timbuk 2 goes to. Is it Lizzie? No, I don't think so. It's not Lizzie. Because when she came into my William Morris wallpapered room, didn't feel dark. It felt tragic. What felt dark was her deadbeat father, the megalomaniac Andrew. When he came through with us, he didn't feel that nice. He was all back together again, which was good, I guess, because it was cut up. How many blows? 11 times. I don't know if you could see that well, because half his eye was cut in pieces. But you know what? He was a real prick. Wouldn't buy his daughters anything, had loads of money. Kind of kept them locked up in that house, didn't he? She was like in her 30s. I don't know how old the sister was, younger or not. Her and her sister in her 30s, stuck in that house with him. Their mother had died when she was about 2 years old, and he had quite a succession, apparently, of girlfriends and quite watchful, sleazy eyes. Not that I saw his eyes. I remember he only had half an eye. But the servants, the ones that liked my veggie soup and my wallpaper, they dobbed him in. They're quite chatty. And then Lizzie came in and told us exactly what happened. This wasn't the story of a crazed girl with an axe. This was the story of a cruel father, a suffocating home, and decades of trauma. And guess what? Sexual abuse. He even killed Lizzie's pet chickens with an axe right in front of Lizzie. As if that's not going to be a good thing for your daughter, huh? Do you think she's really going to put up with it all that time, Andrew? Is she? I don't know. So when paranormal investigators walk into that Lizzie Borden house and say, "Oh, I felt something evil," they're not feeling Lizzie, they're feeling Hims. This is where our episode begins, ladies and gems. Forget the poem, forget the documentaries, forget Netflix. Mind you, looks pretty good, that Netflix series on Lizzie Borden. But if you want to know what happened tonight, we're telling the story straight from the ones who lived it and who died in it. And trust me, they have a lot more to say. Anyway, this video I'm going to drag down from YouTube and play it to you now. It's our Spirit Box session with Lizzie Borden and her father and the servant that loved wallpaper. And then we're going to recap after.
Hi, it's Sarah from Yowie Central. Dolly is my paranormal pal, and she is dying for you all to listen to my podcast because it's a howler.
This classic home may look quaint, but it's also where one of the most infamous murders occurred in 1892. According to some people, strange things continue to happen here, much to their shock and surprise. Adding to the house's eerie reputation is the fact that it was the home of alleged axe murderess Lizzie Borden. Lizzie was charged with the vicious hatchet murders of her stepmother Abby and her father Andrew. But after a sensational trial, a jury of 12 men found Lizzie not guilty. No one else was charged with the grisly murders. The mystery continues.
Lizzie Borden, we're calling her spirit in to see if she wants to connect with us out of respect and love, try and get her voice through. Now, she was accused of murdering her father and his wife, which was her stepmother, way back in 1892. Now, my name's Dolly and this is Asha listening, and we'd like to get your voice through, my darling, and try and get your truth of exactly what happened that night.
Bishop Moore.
And Bishop Moore's here to protect us. Thank you, Bishop, for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you, my darling. We're going to a bit of a cold case, really, to see what happened to Andrew Borden.
Jack.
Hi, Jack. Got our spirits coming on in. They're very excited that Ash is listening on the spirit.
William Morris.
Hello. Yeah. Well, we've got some William Morris wallpaper. Maybe I've got William here as well.
She's standing behind you.
Okay, so I've got the beautiful Lizzie standing behind me. Lizzie Borden.
Need to clear the wardrobe.
Lizzie Borden, are you here?
Yes.
That's you? How would you like me to call you?
What a woman.
What a woman. How would you like me to call you? Lizbeth Borden? I'd like to get your voice through. Ash is listening, my daughter.
Relationship was threatened.
You can just about hear your voice from here, Spirit. You're nice and loud. You're going really well. Lizzie, you had your sister. There were just two girls, and Andrew was your dad. And I think your mum's name was Sarah. And perhaps we can talk to you, darling, about what happened that night your dad was killed. Is that something you'd like to clear up with us? Let us know what happened. A lot of people have accused you over the years, and they still are. Is there anything you'd like to tell me? I'm not judging you.
Borden.
Thank you. That's your surname, Borden. I think you had Lizbeth.
She's around.
Yeah. I think you had Lizbeth.
She was a charming person.
Very charming person, yeah. Very well-to-do, very charming. Can we get her voice through, Spirit? Can she tell me what happened when she found her father and...
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, okay.
Penny.
Hello. Penny is Ash's mum.
Yes, I'll let you in.
Okay, we want to speak with Lizzie Borden. Can you let her in? Thank you, spirits. Out of respect and love.
Sure.
Thank you, my darling. Just respect and love. I believed you weren't married. Nothing wrong with that.
Vulnerable.
You were pretty vulnerable. Is there anything you'd like to tell me about your life?
Pain in the heart.
Pain in the heart. What happened, darling? Why did you have a pain in the heart? How did you get on with your father, Andrew? You were 32 when he died. Now, my spirits can help you speak. I've got beautiful Bishop Moore here. I've got...
My head was clouded.
Your head was clouded. Yeah. What happened, darling? Were you depressed or upset, or what happened that night your dad died? What happened, darling? You want to speak about it? Because it will help. It will really help you to get your voice through, clear things up. It's now 2025. This happened in 1892.
He had company.
Lizzie, you found your dad on the couch.
Thank you.
So if you want to get your voice through, he had been killed. And
I'm coming up here.
Yeah, come up here. Come on. Come up here and have a chat, darling. We're not judging. We're only giving you love and light. Beautiful spirits that can help you communicate with us.
Go. I need to leave.
What's the matter, darling? We want to speak with Lizzie Borden first, if that's okay. And then we're quite happy to speak to Andrew, her dad. Are we able to speak to Lizzie first, or Lizbeth? Lizzie, your life changed when you were just 32 years old. You said your head was clouded. What else happened, darling? You were the prime suspect in murdering your father and stepmother.
Yes.
Did you truly kill your father and your stepmother?
Book of Revelations. That was me.
Did you truly kill?
Which axe was that?
Lizzie, darling, come back in. I'm not judging you. I've spoken to a lot of spirits. Did you kill Regularly. On that night in 1892, August the 4th, what happened?
Clothes.
Clothes? What was your relationship like with Abby, your stepmom? She wasn't your mother, was she? What happened, darling? Were you ever mistreated by your father? Were you made to do something you didn't want to do?
Raped me for years. It had to happen.
Oh, Lizzie. Wow. I'm so sorry. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So did you kill your father because he raped you?
He scared me.
Yeah, darling. They do when they're terrors like that. Hey, honey. Oh, my God. You had no voice. You had no voice. You had no voice. But you have a voice now with us. Tell us what he did to you.
Leave me alone.
If you need our help, darling, we're happy to help you. What did he do to you, darling? So he mistreated you and...
Jack.
He mistreated you and your sister, Emma? Is that right? There's always another side to the story, isn't there, darling? Hey?
Bastard.
Yeah. Absolute bastard. Wow. Did Emma know about this? Did your stepmother know about what he did to you?
She's gone.
She's gone. Mm-hmm. So when you said he raped her for years, was that her saying that?
Mm-hmm. He raped me for years, yeah.
So she killed him because she was just in and out? He's around too, isn't he?
Yeah, he kept saying he's watching.
He's watching, so he's still trying to stop her from speaking.
Yeah.
So isn't that awful? She was raped for years and then she just lost it. Yeah?
Yeah.
And killed him. Was she okay? Did she want to speak with us?
Yeah, but then she said leave me alone, so I don't know if she was talking to her.
Talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. Well, shall we try and get him in?
Yeah.
Okay. Put your headphones back on. I'll call Andrew and see if he's going to admit to raping his daughter. So, Andrew, you were trying to stop your daughter from speaking. Would you like to speak with us and tell us your truth? Andrew Borden? So sad. You were found dead in your home and your wife had been killed as well with an axe. Did your daughter kill you?
In a heartbeat. Don't say that.
Why did she kill you? Did you have a fight or something, or what was it about, Andrew?
Goodbye.
Doesn't want to speak. Wow, it's amazing how they still hold it on the other side. They just keep it all the secrets are still taken to the other side. What's the point of that? Why don't you just talk about it and let it go? Goodness me, you both must be stuck in some kind of hell.
She was hurting other people.
He was hurting other people. Yeah. So Andrew's gone. Bye, Andrew. Lizzie's back. Okay. Who are we speaking with now? You have to tell me your name. You said Borden. Someone just said goodbye. I'm happy to speak with Lisbeth again.
But we made her good.
Come on, spirits. What's the truth of the matter? What happened? What happened to
Had to do it.
Why did she have to do it? Did she have to stop the abuse?
6 servants. Killed them.
This case has spawned the infamous nursery rhyme, Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her father 40 whacks.
Borden.
Okay. Lizzie Borden took an axe.
I would assume so.
And gave her father 40 whacks. Not a very nice nursery rhyme, Spirit. It remains one of the most unsolved cases in American history. Speak your truth. Come on. You only get one chance at this, one crack. There's no point hanging on to it. My goodness.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Now, there's no point hanging on to it.
I know.
Yeah, you just got to let it go. I've got my bishops that can help you move on. It's too much pain. It's too much pain. Let's just speak your truth, Spirit.
I braided her hair when she was small.
Did you? Is this Mum? Are you Mum? Are you her mum?
She grew to be hateful.
She grew to be hateful, but why, darling? Okay, so it sounds like now her mother died when Lizzie was about 2 years old, so that makes sense. What's your name? Is your name Sarah? What happened to your girl? You would have seen it happening. What happened to your girl?
She was always...
Always what? Come speaking to the mum of Lizzie Borden. How interesting.
She spiked the drinks.
Okay, right.
Years before.
Yeah. There was mention of poisoning, that's right. So Lizzie did that? Nobody else? Lizzie?
For money.
Who spiked the drinks? Was it Lizzie?
Sheila.
Okay, there was poisoning, that's right. Sorry, I just have to be clear. Did Lizzie kill her dad? Did Lizzie kill Andrew Borden and his wife?
Started when she was 15.
What happened? What started when she was 15? Was she abused by her father?
I'm Lizzie.
Hi. Hi, Lizzie. Thanks for coming back in. Now, darling, you were really troubled. It sounds like you were abused by your father. Lizzie, is your mum here with you, Sarah? Someone said they used to braid your hair when you were young.
It's winter here.
It is winter here. It is winter here. It's summer where you're from. Have you crossed over, Spirit? Are you
Other side of the world.
You're at the other side of the world. Yeah. I bet you haven't been to Melbourne, Australia before. Yeah? Pretty amazing. At least in the spirit world, you can get around. We got the fire on for you.
Let's not talk about murder.
Okay, let's not. Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Makes me tense.
Yeah, I understand. Is there anything you'd like to tell me, Spirit?
Pensive.
Did you used to have a yappy dog like we've got a yappy dog? I've got a yappy shih tzu.
I've got Andrew.
Andrew's your father.
And the gardener.
And the gardener? Who else is with you? Who else is with Andrew? The gardener?
I'm honest.
You're honest.
She sends her wishes.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. And we give you big love and
Blood.
Blood.
Is this about Lizzie?
Well, yeah. Just got a big pain in my head then. We just wanted to know if Lizzie was involved with your murder. She was blamed for your murder. Was she involved? Now, I'm happy to put it out there that she was involved or that she wasn't. What would you like me to say? What would you like me to tell people?
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. And thank you for coming into my home.
People hurt me.
For sure. I'm sorry to hear that. Now, I believe that Lizzie was a great philanthropist and she gave a lot of money to charities and she did, wonderful things in her life. Unfortunately, her father's murder was a stain on her life, but she did incredible things. Didn't you, Lizzie? You volunteered, you helped out, gave money to good causes. Is that right?
Suggestive.
Is that right, darling, Lizzie? And then you lived with Emma, your sister.
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Yes, Sarah's the mum. Sarah, are you with your daughter, Lizzie? Are you two together in spirit?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's great. Good to hear. That's wonderful, darlings. Lizzie, you got your mum back?
Mother.
Mother. Great. And what about Emma? Is Emma there too? Is Emma there as well? So is the mum and two daughters, Lizzie and Emma. And I believe you got on very well with your sister and you really missed your mum. Is that right? But you're with her now, so that's the main thing, yeah?
She's looking out the window.
Oh, hello. You can come in as well. Thank you for coming in.
Hello.
Thank you for coming in and chatting to us. Your girl was a pretty troubled girl and we just wanted to see if she wanted to speak about the pain of what she went through growing up without you. Would have been a huge loss not growing up with a mum. I just heard someone giggling then. Sounds like you guys are a good solid unit now. Is that right? Thank you, spirits. Thanks for listening. And God bless you all and big hugs to you all. And thank you so much, spirits and our spirits, for enabling this session.
Okay, so what did you think of that, hey? Another disgusting domestic sexual abuse case, an overbearing, repulsive prick of a father who servant dobbed him in, said he'd been doing it for years, sexually abusing the servants as well, anything he'd get his, disgusting fingers or whatever on, the whole house, right? And the girls, and very much Lizzie. So you can't blame Lizzie for losing it. And I think she did. She just didn't realise. She just snapped and let him have it. All those years of torture and pain and I think anyone who's been abused, including myself, could really relate to that. I'm not sure an axe would be my go-to, but you know what? Fuck him. Good on her. Big round of applause for Lizzie. Absolutely. I'm sorry, Andrew. You deserved it. You're a piece of shit. And I hope all of you men that sexually abuse your daughters go straight to hell. Fuck off. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. You've been terrific. Love yous. Bye. All right, I'm going to go and have some soup now. Look at my wallpaper.
It's really pretty, actually. Hello there. Would love to meet you in person. So here's the thing. Why don't you book a ticket at one of our paranormal investigations? I know. Crazy idea, right? But I really would love to meet you in person, and possibly that's the only way we're going to be able to do it, all right? So head on over to kynetonparanormal.com.au. We have, about 10 venues scattered throughout Victoria, Australia, and possibly it's a really great way for us to all get together and for me to introduce you to the beautiful spirits that we talk about on our podcast. So do yourself a favour. Thanks so much. Bye.